Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're doing really well. My name is HUMNA and I share content connected to art, healing and spirituality. Today I wanted to speak about a download that I had, and this is a really powerful one, and it might not sit with everybody. If it does, let me know in the comment section, and if it doesn't, that's okay, cool, because it's like not everything I say is going to go down your throat or your mind or your heart with ease, because you have to really connect to your intuition. If it makes you uncomfortable, if it doesn't sit right with you, then just scroll away and watch something else if that's what you want to do. But today I wanted to speak about don't be like your mother. Don't be, sorry, not your mother. Don't be like the mother you had. Be like the mother you needed to have. Let me say it again, and I'll go it slowly so that it sort of goes within your heart. Don't be like the mother you had. Be like the mother you needed to have. Right? Now, this in no way means that the mother that you had was good or bad. There's no judgment here. I'm not saying that my mother was bad, so I need to be somebody who is better than her. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, even if your mother was good, even if she is amazing, right? Don't be just aiming to be like her, because that again is a restriction that you put on yourself as a limited. My mother did this, so I'm going to do this because it was amazing. Your child might actually need something else from you, right? But you following that what your mother did is in a way making you a follower. But we're not meant to be here to follow. We are here to inspire, right? So there is a massive, like when I shared this on my Instagram, lots of people wrote down, like I think lots, or maybe like 2 or 3 people wrote down under in the comment section saying that I love my mother and I would really like to be her. You see, even if you like her and you want to be like her, you have to question yourself why. Your child is not you. Why do you want to be like her? Even if you like her, like why would you want to do the same things that you thought that they were good? Because your child might not think that they're good for them. So your duty is to be that what is needed from you for that child to be fully itself, right? Your job is not to repeat someone or something's actions just because you think that they were good. They were good for you or they were bad for you. Whatever they were for you was for you, right? But not necessarily meaning that they will be amazing for your children also. So then we need to question the way we have been told and taught parenting, right? Not everything fits everyone. So just because one book says something or one speaker says something, this is how you should be doing your parenting, this is how you need to be. People are just expressing the way they think they've done it and it has worked for them. But that in no way means that it's going to work for you also. You have to be so in contact with your own emotions that you understand the emotions of your child. That is what you're meant to do. Not because your mother was good, you're going to repeat that to your child. What I'm trying to say here is, regardless of who and how your mother was, that was a journey and experience that you were meant to have for your own personal development, whatever it may be, good or bad, with no judgment whatsoever. But for you to repeat being your mother is actually not going to be beneficial for your child. So think about it in that terms, that you don't have to be like your mother. You have to be the mother that you know your child needs, right? So you have to be so connected with your own self to understand what will be the needs of your child. So when you spend time healing and understanding your own world, inside world, you will be able to value, understand, and connect to their inside world. Also, you will give them the space to explore their inside. When they will explore their inside, then you will be able to create with them a life that is structured, or that is, in a way that they are able to grow, they are able to see their worth, they are able to see what they want, not just because you think it should be done in the way that my mother did it for me, right? So explore this idea that with an open mind, an open heart, that just because you went through a certain experience does not mean that that's going to be amazing for your child. Your child could be an introvert and you went through life where you were born to people who were very social. So you constantly think, oh, your child needs more activities, your child needs to go out more. But your child is actually an introvert and they need that space to cultivate within themselves that what they need to do, whereas you were okay with it, right? So you kind of say, my mother used to take me all the time, my mother used to do this, and it worked great for you. You loved your mother for doing all that. And when I say mother, I mean parents, right? The guardian, whoever is the voice, your guardian. So you kind of think, okay, that was great for me, it worked out fabulous, I turned out to be an amazing human being. But what is the need of your child? Are you in touch with your own needs to understand the needs of those around you? If not, then maybe that's the journey you need to take. Rather than just blindly following your ancestors, question, is this even that what I need to do for my child? Is this what will make my child feel more secure? Is this where my child will feel seen, valued, and heard? Is this what will expand their vessel and help them connect to their heart and be able to create more? Is being introvert something that they need, or is it something that they are shy? What and why are they the way they are? Spend time with your child rather than always going to do things that are familiar to you. Because my mother did this, you're going to be familiar with it, and so you're going to just do that because my mother did it, so I'm going to do it to my child. Well, how is that creativity? How is that creating a path for you and your child? How is that your connection with your child? As you're just taking a connection that you had with your mother and putting putting it on your own child's experience, and so you're repeating something. But you see, creativity is not about repeating the same thing. Creativity, even when you look at the piece that I'm creating circles, but each circle has its own presence, has its own identity, has its own value. It's not coming out in the same place. I'm not going over and over and over again on one circle, right? So to be able to create connections, we need to look at each connection individually. We can't just say, oh, because I did this, because I'm familiar with this, because this is my comfort level, I'm going to just do that again. No. You're going to create a life, a connection based on the need of that who you are wanting to connect with, right? And this is such a profound way of not looking at them as a child, but looking at them as a human being. What is it that they are here to bring in this world? What are the needs that they need to have around them that you can provide? That the creator thought you're going to be the best mother or the guardian or whatever, caretaker, right? Why did the creator choose you? Why did the creator choose you to have this child? Right? So you question yourself these things like, okay, hang on, because there must be something in me that this child needs, not something that my mother has that I also have to have, and then that's what I'm going to transfer. No. You have to stop connecting different relationships and overlapping them. This one has to be exactly like that, and that one when it's not like that. So for example, you do the same thing for your child and then they don't think that that's what they need, then you get disappointed because you had a certain expectation. I did exactly what my mother did, but it didn't work out with them, blah blah blah. Well, because they're not you. The creator doesn't create copying. The creator creates a soul. A soul is original. A soul is real. A soul is not going to be satisfied with something unless it is connected to its soul. So when you value their soul, when you value your soul, then automatically you will understand that every soul has different requirements, different needs, different spaces to grow and expand and connect to their own true self. Now, let me know how this sits with you, because I'm really curious. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do like, share, and subscribe if you feel like this message resonates with you, because I'm always excited to read the messages that you guys leave. So let me know how this sits with you, and if in any way it gives you some kind of clarity, holds you, grounds you, and reminds you that, you know what, it's okay. It's okay to just be, and stop connecting to these roles that, we've kind of superimposed on ourselves. We have to be this, or we have to be that, or we have to be a certain way. You just have to be that who you need to be in this very moment, and be compassionate towards being you. So that's my whole goal through the sessions, the videos, and anything and everything that I send or share, is for you to have a deeper connection with your own soul, with your own heart. And if that's something that you'd like to continue doing and become your own healer, you can go onto my Patreon. All the sessions that have helped me find my own voice and an expression of love, of something that I want to bring into this world of light, they're all available, and they are, completely life-changing if you commit to them. When you do them as a gift, as a way of going within, like every session is a portal you go into, and you can go into it many times. It's like little doorways of your own being. Every time you will connect and create something completely different, completely new, and it will be really empowering, because I've seen people shift their energy, shift their lives, shift their creative souls into becoming more courageous and more expressive, and they've kind of dealt with the trauma and the limiting beliefs, and freed themselves from their own cages. But anyway, if that's something that resonates with you, you can go check out on my Patreon. And if otherwise you want to book me for a one-to-one session, you can do that through my Instagram and buy my art prints through that same place. So I'm sending you lots of love, light, and peace, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and inshallah, I'll speak to you soon. Allah Hafiz for today.